Okay. So, let's say we want our menu to look a little better. So, how do we get, we want to put in some icons like this. Well, there's an extremely popular system, or I guess you could say it's an open source it's an open source set of icons and fonts, etc., that are free. And as I mentioned in the previous video, this particular set, it is well tested. It's used by thousands and thousands of companies and individuals. And so you go to, it's called Font Awesome.io. We'll go there, and we want to simply go to the download. We hit download, and here, no thanks, just download it. Alright, so it's downloading. It says it's not working, but it is. I'll hit refresh to keep that going. I'm on a VPN. You might have noticed it said, oh, you're in Indonesia. Well, no, I'm not. I'm using a VPN because I'm in China and I need to get over the firewall. Okay, so we're going to take it out, put it on our desktop, and let's double click it. Alright, so here we have it. Now let's rename it to something a little easier. Let's just call it Font Awesome. Then we're going to go, oh, that one already exists. Alright. Well, I'll just call it, well, at any rate, here's what you do. You can see here, I go into your project root. Okay, you go into your project root. I've already put it in there, but what you'll do is then you'll take your folder that's here, you'll put it into your main project root, okay, and you can see now here I've got that. I originally did it beforehand, so before I did the video I already had this in there. So here we have our folder Font Awesome, and we are going to include it just the way we would a style sheet. Okay, we go Font Awesome, then we go into the CSS folder. Okay, you see here, and then we want to include, I'll open this up a little more. We want to include this file. Okay, and that is this file. Here's the CSS file. You can look at it. If you want, you can look through here. If you really want to look at their source code. You don't need to, though. But here's the minified version. Okay, and you can see the MIN. That just means they've made this, they've compacted it down to make it just, well, you want your browser to load things really quickly, right? You want your response times to be quick. So you can see in here that alright, so there's not a huge difference. Here's the minified version, 31 kilobytes, and then the normal version is 37. It's not a really big deal, but with other things, it is important to do that, or to use minified versions. And later, when we go into jQuery and some of these other things, you'll notice that you'll find that that's important to do. Okay, so essentially what we do is we take this I tag here, okay, and then we have an FA class, and then FA, and then you can choose, it's going to appear right in here, okay, right there is where the icon is going to appear. you normally want to leave a space. You see I've got one white space there in between where the icon is going to appear and your text, just to space it. And then we can choose them. We can say FA dash, let's say we want to do a cog. Okay, so if we did that, what would we have? And we're going to refresh it. Okay, so you can see there now it's changed to a cog, right? Now maybe we want to, at any rate, I think you get the picture. It's pretty straightforward. One thing that's really nice, you can see, I'm going to show you here. If you look at the icons, you can see they've just got a ton of icons, and you can see that, all right, there's 47 new icons, but maybe let's say we wanted binoculars. Then we could come in here and put in binoculars. Again, I'm using PHP Storm, so it naturally suggests those things to me. Refresh the page, and now you can see I've got binoculars. So it's pretty straightforward. I'm using it just for the icons right now, but obviously you can use that framework for other things. Okay.